Hello, my name is Caleb and I love to learn languages. This is a video for English speakers who want to learn Spanish. This is video number 1 in the Spanish series. In this video we're going to be learning the first lesson of the first skill on the Duolingo Spanish tree. Here's what you need to know. In Spanish, all nouns are masculine or feminine. Usually, nouns that end with an O are masculine and nouns that end with an A are feminine. For example, manzana, apple, is feminine, and diario, newspaper, is masculine. The articles el and un are used with masculine nouns, and the articles la and una are used with feminine nouns. The apple is la manzana, and a newspaper is un diario. Vowels in Spanish can have an accent mark, such as the U in menu. One use of the accent mark is to indicate which syllable should be stressed in the pronunciation. For example, in teléfono, telephone, the second E has the most stress. Accent marks are also used to distinguish homophones. For example, L and L are homophones because they have the same pronunciation. However, L, with the accent mark here, is a masculine pronoun meaning he or him, and el is a masculine article meaning the. And two, usted and vos are different ways of referring to the second person singular, which is you. Usted is the formal way of saying you, and vos is used in informal speech in certain countries instead of tú. The three pronouns are synonyms, but they change the way verbs are conjugated. For instance, the verb comer, to eat, is tú comes, usted come, and vos comes. The decision of which form of you to use is regional and cultural, but you can typically use usted when referring to strangers. Now for verb conjugation in Spanish, it's more complicated than in English. In Spanish, the verb endings change in order to describe who is doing the action and when. For example, the comer, I eat, is yo como, and you eat is tú comes. Because the conjugations indicate who is doing the action, it is usually possible to omit the pronoun. For instance, instead of saying yo como arroz, I eat rice, you can say como arroz. Okay, let's jump into the first lesson in Basics 1 of the Spanish tree. So in Duolingo, it's very simple. A lot of times you'll have a multiple choice with images, and especially in the beginning, it's very simple. What do we think is the woman in Spanish? Well, it looks like this here, la mujer.
La mujer.
There you go. Correct. Now, which one of these is the man? Well, it's probably not that one, and it's not this this bread here, so it's probably el hombre.
El hombre.
Easy. El hombre. Select translation of the boy. El niño.
El niño.
El niño. The boy. The girl. La niña. Very similar to el niño. La niña.
La niña.
There you go. There's la manzana from the opening description.
Yo soy una niña.
Yo soy una niña. Now, yo is the Spanish word for I, and soy is the word am. So if you're saying what you are, it's a being word. So I am una niña. We know that niña is girl, so I am a girl. Una is a girl. If in Duolingo, when you're doing this on your own, if you need a little help or you don't know a word and you just want to go through it, you can always hover over the word.
Yo.
And it will give you a clue and pronounce it for you.
Yo soy una niña.
Yo soy una niña. And you can also click this this little audio icon where available and repeat the phrase. Yo soy una niña.
El niño. La niña.
El niño, la niña. We learned that el niño is boy and niña is girl. So this is not un niño, this is el niño. El and la are the word the. So it's the boy, and and I almost put and the girl. And even though this is the word the in both cases, it's el niño because niño is a masculine word, and la niña, niña is a feminine word. So el takes on these two separate forms for masculine and feminine words. There we go.
Un niño.
Un niño. A boy. Niño is boy. Un, just like una niña, un niño. That's the masculine form of the word a.
Yo soy un hombre.
Yo soy un hombre. So, yo soy, again, we remember is I am. Un, from the last one, was a. Hombre is a man. I am a man. Yo soy un hombre. Let's see here. Yo soy gives us a multiple choice drop down. It's not el because niña, the clue that we're going to get here is that niña is a feminine word. So we're going to have the choice between el, which is a masculine word meaning the, un, which is the masculine form of a, or una, which is the feminine form of a. And since niña is feminine, una has to be the correct answer. Yo soy una niña. I am a girl.
El niño.
El niño. Remember that is the boy. El niño, also the name of that big storm system that comes through occasionally.
La niña.
La niña. The girl. La niña. Think of a little girl. La niña. Here we go. Okay, so now we get to type it out and see if we can spell it ourselves. It's la, because it's a feminine word, and niña. Now I can type this out, but in reality, this is supposed to have an accent mark over the top of it, this little tilde here. And in Duolingo, for speed, you don't have to put that, but it makes it available to you down here if you want to use those accent marks and really get familiar with the words. La niña. The boy. Well, that would be either el or la, and we know that el is the masculine form of the, and then niño is boy. Let's show you how without the accent mark. Duolingo will still accept it, but it will let you know. Pay attention, there is a tilde. The man. That's going to be el for the masculine form. Oops. Hombre. El hombre. There we are, the man. I am a man. I am. To say I is yo. Yo soy. I am. A man. That would be un for the masculine form of a. Un hombre. Yo soy un hombre. There we go. Easy. That was the first lesson. Congratulations. Very nice. Thank you for watching. You can find the following lesson in a link in the description. If this video was helpful to you, give it a like and subscribe for more easy language learning tutorials like this one.